Good afternoon from a beautiful, very warm Lanzarote today. It's Saturday. Tomorrow is the final of the Euros, Spain versus England. It's going to be an interesting atmosphere here on the islands. The Canary Islands, of course, are in Spain, so all the locals will be supporting Spain. But there's also a load of tourists here from the UK. So where can you go and watch the Euro final tomorrow if you come into Lanzarote? Well, I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to show you a couple of places here in Playa Blanca, and I'm also going to show you a special place where you can go and get the real sort of Spanish atmosphere, whether you're supporting England or Spain. Me, I've been here 20 years. I don't really like football. I ain't supporting anybody, but I'm going to show you what it's all about. So come on, let's go for a little wander. I'll show you what the weather's like as well, because we've got what's called a kalima. It is roasting hot. I am roasting, about 28 to 29 degrees. Let me show you. Come on, let's go. So there's a little square just here in the harbour where you've got Popeys and the Irish Anvil. Now this will have the football on. Let's go and take a look, because it'll be quite a good atmosphere down here. So we're going to kick off in this area here, just by the harbour. Come on. So just here you've got the Irish Anvil, which is sort of the lower level. You've got the curry house on the top, so you can get yourself an Indian just before the game or just after. Snoopy's, but the place to be is going to be right here, look. Popeys Sports Bar. This is one of the oldest or longest established sports bars in Playa Blanca. It does great food, great fish and chips, real good pub grub. And they're going to have the football here. I would assume sort of behind me at Snoopy's will have the football on. Look, they've got a big screen, and Irish Anvil downstairs. So this whole area should be alive with sort of a real sort of football atmosphere. Let's go and have a look in Popeys and I'll show you what it's all about. So you've got a great little terrace here, so you can sit out on the terrace overlooking the harbour. Look, beautiful views. Watch the football there, or where the atmosphere will be, more than likely will be in here. This is the main bar area, and you can see you've got the big screens. Look, plenty of places to see it, and the atmosphere here is going to be, well, electric. Look at it, proper sports bar. So there you go, look, plenty of places to watch. Look, you can grab that little corner there. You can even sit out this area here. And like I said, there's going to be a really good sort of football atmosphere here. Look at them views all the way over Playa Blanca. So that place is going to be rammed tomorrow. They said get there early, around sort of 5 o'clock, to get a good seat if you want a seat. I mean, I don't know what time you want to get out, but I reckon get yourself an early dinner and then get yourself out for around sort of 4 or 5 o'clock. Find out where you're going to be, or you can head to where I'm going to be, and I'm going to show you that in the video. It's a special place, a big screen that they've put up, where I think the atmosphere is going to be amazing, but will be very Spanish. But I'm going to show you anyway. Come on, let's go further afield, find out where else you can watch the football in Lanzarote. Come on. Go, right, we've got the football here at Puerto Blanco, no?
Yes, my friend.
And the football's on just there.
Coming home in Spain.
And do you have to reserve a table?
Yes.
Right, okay, what time?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. And they can have food and then watch the footy in here.
Nice stuff, but the best place to be, my friend.
And beautiful views, look, beautiful views, brilliant. So in this area of town, it's usually restaurants, but Puerto Blanco's got a big screen up there, so you can grab yourself something to eat and then stay where you are and then watch the football. There you go, there's one plan, but you've got to get in and reserve a table in that one. And I would think if any of the other restaurants have got it on, you'd have to do that as well. Like I said, most of the places to watch the football is going to be down here in the main town. Behind me is the old mill. This place is going to be chock-a-block. Let's go and have a little look upstairs, see what it looks like. I'll show you the view, and let's find out what time they suggest get in here to get yourself a good spot. There's also another place I'm going to show you that's a little bit special, I think. Well, we're going to go and find out if the football's going to be on there. Come on. So it's just off the main Playa Blanca beach here, and this is the old mill, look, and you can actually access it just up the stairs here, and you know with them views it's going to be a great place. Come on, let's go right inside. So here we go, look, you couldn't get a better view than this, could you, to watch the football? And this is the old mill. It's going to be absolutely rammed. You've got the big screens, look. In fact, you've got loads of screens here. You've got all these screens up here. And then you've got more big screens over there. So the atmosphere is going to be rocking. So there you go, that was the old mill. I just spoke to Ben and Adam, who are the owners there, and they recommended getting down there for sort of 5:30. It's on a first come first serve basis, no reserve tables or anything like that. And I think that's going to be the time for most of the sort of bars if you want to get a good position. Some of the smaller bars anyway. I'm going to take you to some of the bigger bars, and also we're going to have a little walk down the front. I'm going to come up the stairs and show you that special place I promised. Come on. So here's the Playa Blanca town beach, look, absolutely rammed today, absolutely rammed. And I said I'd mention the weather, look, we've got what's called a kalima. It's super, super hot, but it doesn't look it, does it? But that's sort of sand in the sky that came over yesterday because it was really, really windy. But look at the beach. You can see it's hot, look, people are roasting. So don't you worry about the weather. Right, we're gonna head that way. I'll walk up that way. I'll show you a little bit of town, and then we'll show you where the main square is, where there's going to be the football as well. How are you, mate? You all right? Here's Breezes Marina, look, rammed in there as always very busy for a lunchtime and an evening. And I'm not surprised with views like this, are you? So I'm going to head just up this way to the end of the strip by the Fun Grube, and I'm going to swing into the main town area. And there, they've got a big square. And, well, I've heard a rumour that the football's going to be on there on a massive screen. So I thought I'd come down and check it out and see if it actually is. Right, it's quite busy up this end of town, look. You've got the Volcan de Timanfaya, always a very popular spot here. That guy there's digging into some ribs. I've actually got some ribs cooking in the slow cooker for dinner tonight, and I can't wait to start ripping that meat off. I love a rib. And this place here, full all the time. For ice creams, coffee, cake, and if you fancy a Chinese look, well, you got Tipico Canario there, and you got Jumbo. But I'm going to head up them little steps there because it's beautiful. Show you a couple of places, and then that'll lead us into town. Let's go. So here's another place to watch the football. Euro final, England-Spain, 8 p.m. at the Galleria Bar, and that has also got stunning views. So that's a sort of British bar as well, and that's got it on, and it's just up these little steps here. And I'll show you if I can get up here. Let's come up these tiny little steps. Hello, how are you? You all right? And you've got beautiful views here, look as well. Gorgeous. Football with a view here. Right, that's one entrance, and then the other entrance will actually lead me to the place that I want to be. But this is a proper bar, look. A proper bar. And they said get here for around 6:30 to guarantee a seat in here. And this leads us out this way. Right then, so this has led us out to the square, and well, they said they're going to put a big screen up here, and there's going to be lots of people down here. In fact, Jack is definitely going down with his mates, and I'm going to ask you a question in a minute, and then you can tell me. But first of all, I'm going to show you. So here's the square, look. You can see there's a big stage. Now, this was put up for a sort of festival, and it's just sort of coincided with the fact that Spain is in the finals. So they've said, right, we're going to put that big screen up there, and we're going to have the football here in the square. I reckon this could be an amazing atmosphere. You've got little bars here where you can get a drink, and I think this is going to be absolutely rammed. What do you reckon? So this, I think, will be the best atmosphere by far for the football, but it's going to be very local. I don't think there'll be many tourists in this area that are going to be sort of supporting England. So I think you're going to hear a lot of sort of Hispania, a lot of people supporting Spain here. I think this is going to be where the locals are going to come. But look, this is a friendly island, and I'm sure you'll be more than welcome to join in the festivities. I'm just not sure whether it'll be frowned upon if you're cheering on England or singing the England songs. I'm not sure, but maybe it's a mixed bag. Now, here's a question for you. I'm going to come down here tomorrow because, like I said, I'm not really a footy fan, and I'm not really interested in watching it, but I love a bit of atmosphere. Now, I'm going to go live, so will you have me on your little phone while you're watching the football to watch the football here as well? Is that something you'd even watch, or am I just wasting my time? I'm going to put it on catch up anyway, so I'm going to film it to get the highlights of the game. But would you actually watch it live? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to do it anyway, regardless. Anyway, I've got a couple more places to show you, so come on, let's go. So from town, leading more towards the Barcelona Playa Blanca Hotel, you'll come to the Papagayo Centre. Now that's going to be heaving as well for the football for sure. The Papagayo Centre, we're going to head there. So obviously all the bars are going to have the football on. But I'm not sure in Puerto del Carmen if they're going to have like a main event with a stage. Maybe down in the Old Town Harbour if they've got it set up. But I think, if I'm correct, and I may be mistaken, some Lanzarote local boffins will be on that will certainly put me in my place. But I think they do a sort of stage thing here with the fair, because the fair's on as well here in Playa Blanca, and then they move that down to Puerto del Carmen afterwards. So in Puerto del Carmen, literally, the whole Avenida will be full of different bars, and because it's all in one place, I think the atmosphere, regardless of where you go, will be absolutely fantastic. In Costa Teguise, well, by the Gran Teguise Playa, on the top floor of the little central commercial, you've got quite a few sports bars there, and another little square just there. So if you're in Costa Teguise, I would head towards that area of the Gran Teguise Playa. I think there'll be plenty of places around there and lots of different squares that are sort of all in one, and I think that will be the best atmosphere in Costa Teguise. They've also got a big screen on in Arrecife, which is the capital. That will certainly be full of Spanish for sure, but like I said, if you want to sort of experience the Spanish atmosphere and you're not really a footy fan, it's a really good thing to do. I'm looking forward to it actually down here, just watching people, because I'm a nosy Parker and I like to see how people act. Plus I'm teetotal as well. And I tell you what, when you stop drinking, wow, you see just what alcohol does to people, and you remember some of the things you used to do. I dread to think. Right, we're going to head into the Papagayo Centre, come on. So we're going to take a walk through the Papagayo Centre. Obviously in the day it's not really open, but at the night this place is open with loads of sort of bars, disco bars and stuff like that. It's more open on the front in the day, and I'm going to show you there. But it's a great little place here, and there's a new place here, a new bar, which I'm going to show you. A little bit of an exclusive, and it's actually called the Peaky Blinders Sports Bar. So this is a new bar, brand spanking new. I'm yet to come down and have a look inside, but this has got the sports on here. So this is another sports bar which is new, and they're going to have the football on in there. Another sports bar in the Papagayo Centre is Wax Bar as well, and this is only a little bar, but because it's sort of quite close together with the Peaky Blinders bar, this one, the whole square should have quite a good atmosphere, I would have thought. And down on the front, well, there's two more places. Let's go. So here we are. Look at them views, absolutely stunning, of Playa Dorada, and it just gives you an idea of just how busy it is here. Look at that. The beach is rammed, look, absolutely chock-a-block, look at that. And overlooking Playa Dorada, look, well, you've got the Bikers Beach Club. Busy, busy, busy in there as well. People grabbing lunch, look. But Bikers will have the game on, so there'll be loads of people here. These have got massive screens as well. And then right next door, you've got the sports bar, the Harp Irish pub, which of course will also have the game on as well. And again, that is chock-a-block as well. It's rammed, isn't it? So there you go. I hope that gives you some idea of where to watch the football. Like I said, I'm not a football fan, so I can't even speak the lingo, can I? The football lingo, but I tried my best. I hope you enjoy it wherever you watch it. I would say I hope England win. I don't care who wins. I think it's going to be a really good atmosphere wherever you are. Behave your bloody selves. Don't get scrapping with anybody. But I think here will be absolutely fantastic. I think it'll be a really nice atmosphere. Maybe at the end of the game, depending on who wins. Atmospheres could change either way, couldn't they? But stay safe wherever you are, and you're in Lanzarote. I mean, Lanzarote is a very, very safe place. The police here, you certainly don't mess around with. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy the football tomorrow. Make sure to like and follow the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'll be live tomorrow from down in the square if you want to watch. It'll be live on TikTok, and then you'll be able to watch it afterwards on YouTube. I'll see you later.